I am finished. Obodo Oyibo, abroad. I thought I was coming to paradise, but I didn't know I was coming to where the weather is like where they freeze meat.
I came abroad for greener pastures. This is my story.
I am full of regret now. But first, let me tell you how it all started. When I think of my younger self, I always think of her head, full of dreams that didn't belong to her. Filled with pictures from American movies.
With a little magic from the heart.
British Instagram pages, women laughing in white kitchens.
Oh my gosh, you're so happy.
I know, right? It's the best. Tell me everything.
I will, promise.
Driving cars that cost more than my father's house.
Time to drive. Woo, this is incredible. Yes, faster.
Drinking wine on balconies, overlooking cities that never slept. My head was a cinema showing films that Nigeria didn't feature in. My name is Adaeze, 21 years old and too wise for my own good, or so I believed.
Mama, this life is not meant for me. Look at me. I was made for better things.
Better things? Child, better things come from better work. You sit here watching your phone all day, waiting for white man to fall from sky and carry you away. Odiegu!
But I had a plan. I had connections. My friend Gift had gone to Canada 2 years ago, and her Instagram showed her standing in a glass building, wearing a coat that probably cost more than our rent. She wrote captions like, "Grateful for this journey" and "Living my best life." I wanted that life. I deserved that life. So when men came, good men, hard-working men, I sent them away.
I am not interested.
The first one was Chuka. He was 32. Drove his Toyota Corolla, worked as a supervisor at a bottled water company. He came on a Sunday afternoon with a bottle of wine and a package of chin-chin.
You look like somebody who knows her worth.
I know my worth very well. That's why I'm not desperate.
I didn't say you're desperate. I said...
I heard what you said.
I was looking at his shoes. They were polished, but old.
Chuka, you're a nice man. Chuka, are you looking for nice? I'm looking for more. You understand?
He understood.
I have to stand up for this.
What are you doing?
My mother didn't speak to me for 3 days. The second one was Mr. Adebayo. He was 41, owned a printing shop in Ikeja, had 2 children from his first marriage. He came with his friend who knew my uncle. He was heavy-set, with gold on his fingers and sweat on his forehead.
I can take care of you. I have a house in Magodo, 3 bedrooms.
Magodo? Mr. Adebayo, Magodo is fine for some people. But I'm going abroad. Canada. Maybe America. I don't want to spend my life in traffic from Magodo to Ikeja.
You're going to learn something, young girl, and it's going to hurt.
Everybody's a philosopher.
The third one was Emeka. He was 28, a mechanic with his own shop in Yaba, and he loved me in a way that scared me because it felt real. He came on a Tuesday evening with suya wrapped in newspaper. We sat outside and ate with our hands.
Adaeze, I know you want to travel. I know you want big things. But I'm building something. Give me 2 years, and I'll give you a life you never imagined.
2 years? Emeka, in 2 years I could be in Toronto. In 2 years I could be making dollars. What will you give me in 2 years? More grease under your fingernails?
You don't know what you're running from, and you don't know what you're running to.
I know enough. I know I'm not meant for this. Thanks for the suya.
6 months later, I was on a plane to somewhere I couldn't even pronounce properly.
Opportunity, fast track, good money.
The agent had said opportunity and fast track
Okay, I will raise the money.
and good money. I had sold my mother's gold earrings, the ones her mother gave her, to pay for it.
She took my gold.
She cried when she found out. I told her she would thank me when I sent her dollars. The plane landed in Norilsk, Russia. You haven't heard of it? Nobody has. It's in Siberia, above the Arctic Circle, the coldest city on Earth. Winter lasts for 9 months. The sun disappears for weeks at a time. The ground is poisoned from decades of mining. You can't grow anything. People leave not because they want to, but because they have to. But I didn't know any of this. I knew what Gift had shown me on Instagram. I didn't know that Gift worked 18 hours a day cleaning hotel rooms. I didn't know she shared a room with 3 other women and slept on a mattress on the floor. I didn't know that the coat in her pictures was borrowed from her roommate. I found out soon enough. The cold hit me like something physical, like a hand pushing against my chest saying, go back, you don't belong here. The air hurt to breathe, my nose burned, my ears, uncovered because I thought my scarf was enough, turned red and then numb and then something worse. The job they gave me was in a fish processing factory. 30,000 rubles a month, about 50,000 naira, less than I could make selling phone credit in Mushin. My hands walked in freezing water until the skin cracked and bled. The women I worked with were from Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, places I'd never heard of. Women who looked at me like I was stupid, because I was.
You think this is bad? Wait until February.
February will teach you things.
You think this is bad? One of them said. Her name was Lola, from somewhere I couldn't find on a map. February taught me things. The temperature dropped to -40. The same in Celsius and Fahrenheit. The point where numbers don't matter because cold is cold and it will kill you. I walked to work in darkness, the sun not yet risen, and I walked home in darkness, the sun already gone. The snow piled higher than my head. My boots let in water, my toes turned white, then purple, then black at the tips. The woman at the clinic looked at them and shook her head. "You will lose them if you are not careful," she said. "Go back to your country. This place eats people like you." But I couldn't go back. I had nothing to go back to. I had sold my mother's earrings. I had insulted 3 good men. I had told everybody who would listen that I was meant for better things. One night, I think it was March, but the months all looked the same in the dark. I stood outside the factory waiting for the bus that never came. The wind cut through my coat like it wasn't there. My hands, wrapped in bandages, throbbed with a pain that went all the way to my bones. My nose was running and freezing at the same time, icicles forming on my upper lip. And I thought about Chuka. I thought about his Toyota Corolla, old but reliable. I thought about his Sunday visits, his mother's chin-chin wrapped in newspaper. I thought about how he looked at me like I was precious, like I was worth something. I thought about Mr. Adebayo's house in Magodo. 3 bedrooms, a gate, neighbors who knew your name. I thought about how easy it would have been to say yes, to let him take care of me, to build something small and real.
All right, my old friend, let's get you running. Just a bit more tightening.
I thought about Emeka most of all. His hands stained with grease but gentle. His patience. His suya on Tuesday evenings. The way he said, "I'm building something," like it meant something. Because it did. The bus still didn't come. The wind still caught. And I stood there in the freezing darkness of a city that didn't want me, in a country that would never claim me. And I understood. The life I saw on Instagram wasn't real. The movies lied. The women in white kitchens, they worked. They worked jobs that destroyed their hands. They lived in rooms too small for their dreams. They borrowed coats for pictures. And me, I had 3 men who wanted to give me something real. 3 men who saw me and chose me anyway. I sent them away because I thought I deserved more. The bus came eventually. I rode home through streets piled with snow, past buildings that looked like prison blocks, past people wrapped in furs, walking with their heads down against the wind. I thought about Nigeria. I thought about heat. I thought about sitting outside with suya, the air thick and warm and full of life. I thought about my mother's voice, her laughter, the way she slapped her thigh when she made a point. I thought about going back. But going back means facing them. Chuka, probably married now. Mr. Adebayo with someone else in his Magodo house.
It truly is. Look at the children.
Building a big tower.
Emeka, who loved me real, with grease under his nails and a shop in Yaba, and a wife who knows her worth is not measured in dollars. Going back means hearing them say, "We told you so." Means seeing their pity. Means admitting that my head, that beautiful, dreaming head, led me wrong. But staying here means this. Means February every year. Means hands that never heal. Means a life smaller than the one I ran from. The snow is falling again. I'm sitting in my room, 8 square meters, a bed, a stove, a window that doesn't close properly. My toes are black at the tips. My hands are wrapped in cloth. Outside, the temperature is dropping toward 40 below. Inside, I'm asking myself the same question I ask every night. Should I go back to Nigeria and face the shame?
I told you so.
Or should I stay here and continue to live a life of hard work under extreme weather conditions?
I came abroad for greener pastures. This is my story.
The wind howls. The window rattles. And somewhere, in a country I can't afford to return to, 3 men who once wanted me are sleeping in warmth. I think about my mother's gold earrings. I think about how much they cost. I think about how much more I paid. The answer doesn't come. Maybe it never will. But if you're watching this, young girl with your head full of dreams, I want you to know something. The life you see on social media is a borrowed quote. The movies are lies. And the men who come to your father's house with chin-chin and good intentions might just be offering you something real. Don't send them away.
I am not interested.
Don't end up here. Don't learn the way I learned.